Hey guys, Mixed Duality here, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. And here we are on our very last second date before we have to decide who our Dream Daddy is. And I'm actually way more conflicted about this than I thought I'd be. And maybe I'll be even more conflicted after we hang out with Hugo for the second time. So let's go ahead and message him. Hopefully he wants to do something more fun than chaperoning a bunch of middle schoolers this time. But I guess we'll see. Dat number 5. Everybody needs to know how to use power tools. Guys, in real life, I'm scared of power tools. I don't like feeling the power in my hands. Dat number 13. Buy quality, not quantity. Yeah, pretty good advice. Although I'm definitely guilty of just buying the cheapest shoes ever, but then also wearing them into the ground for years. So they're pretty ratty by the time I'm done. Anyway, probably more than you need to know about me. Okay. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops. Sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. I type back. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Let me get back to you after class ends. I stand up from the computer and stretch. Oh man, I actually stretched too, and that actually felt really good. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. Oh my god, guys. I'm taking a nap after this. I'm so tired. I don't sleep very well. I'm kind of an insomniac. Anyway, I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. Tribe? I'm not sure if that was a good accent, but whatever. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor / bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I hate ASMR. I'm happy for people who enjoy it, but it just makes me uncomfortable. I'm jolted awake by a Dadbook message from Hugo. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally, and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. I get off work in a little while, and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. I fumble out a reply. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details, and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school. Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. What does it mean to get cheese? Like a cheese board anyway. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live. But only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy. That ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives. Just a little bit of fig jam. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Please leave. I walk into a quaint French diner and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in these little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Oh my god, I remember those. This is an old game, isn't it? Is that the one the parents think means sex stuff? Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fear of suburban parents, as usual. At least, I hope. Yikes. Right now, I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put the cheese in my mouth. And recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scorecard for trivia? There's trivia? Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Oh.
We'd love to play. Right, Daddy? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Oh, come on, Daddy. Don't give yourself so little credit. Oh, come on. I doubt it'll be too hard. Daddy! I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table to greet us. Hey guys, I'm kind of on a date with Hugo. Can you guys clear out? Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answers game? Yep, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, lost in New York, has been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too? That raises the stakes. Great name, though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter. You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do to not hurt your feelings too bad. The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. Hugo and I bump fists. Tag team champions. We'll have to think of a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy, breezy, beautiful. Havarti like it's 1999. Ah, real Munsters. Craigslist Swiss connections? I don't know. How about Havarti like it's 1999? That'll do just nicely. The waitress comes by with our cheese board, and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into a dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheeses and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me. Cheers to cheese. Hey, hey. A middle-aged man in a backward baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers! Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like the alliteration. More cheers! I see some of you brought your children in here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's just get into some questions. The first category is literature. Oh, great. Well, at least Hugo's on my team. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. More jokes. Master Quinn quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right? Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque insect-like creature? Yes. This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Other notable sites include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for this continent? Oh, crap. I don't know. I never actually read Lord of the Rings, and I've only seen the movies once. It's not Hoth. Lemuria? Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of the Mars? Oh, crap. I feel like I should know this. Edgar Rice Burroughs? Edmond Dante is better known as this man. The Count of Monte Cristo, I know that. The Quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops my right at Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Haha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh, But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy energy? Or you just need to choose not to let your throat close up when you eat brie. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay? I think it's just his character. I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I could be of service. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Crap. I think it's their mother. What entertainer makes the fourth wall-breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? I have no idea. I've never seen that. Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? The Shining does. See, I haven't seen any of these. I know Pet Sematary. I think it does. I have no idea. The Poltergeist. Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. I look over to their table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm. Yes. Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I'd want to wrestle with? Oh God, please no. Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Oh, dude, gross. Please. It has been so long since I've been held. I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember, this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE. Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster. That is correct. Post to Havarti like it's 1999. Next question. This city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he's known the answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York, at Madison Square Garden in 1985. Another correct answer for Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kind of hot. Ooh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him. Chavo versus Kane. Ooh, sorry, Bucko, but that is incorrect. The correct answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty! Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get his encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? You just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster. All right. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one before Provolone 2 lost in New York. Brian and Matt, high five. And Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmencita and Daisy, all playfully giving us the thumbs down and sticking their tongues out. Ugh. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Penguins! Animals, huh? I never could take care of another living thing. Hell, I could barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Birds, I'm assuming. What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Zebra, zebu, a type of American wheel? I mean, is this even real? I feel like this isn't going to be real, right? I'm going to say zebu. What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? I think it might be the platypus. All right, I'm just going to come around and collect your scorecards and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. I pick at what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. So, what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style. You want to take the last piece to Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You've definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey everybody, we had a great night, lots of goofs, lots of laughs, and a little bit of black crying in the back. But that's neither here nor there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is... Provolone 2, lost in New York. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil nominal service is. God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. Bryden and Matt run up to grab the coupon and bow to the roaring applause of his crowd. I do my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia, with only eyebrow raises and a shoulder shrug. We'll get them next time, Daddy. They haven't heard the last of Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo and I walk back to our cul-de-sac, full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Brian's good, but I saw some technical weaknesses there, which I think we can exploit for the next trivia night. You seemed weak on literature. I think if we can establish ourselves early on, it would hurt team morale. Maybe it'd get them more focused on cheese than winning. You're right. Next time we'll be prepared. Shame about the one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's gotta be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were at the ring yourself.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's just stuff I know. Ask again. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. Ask again. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know it's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs. All right. If you really want to know, just follow me. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside, and his house is exactly what I expect it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art. Welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Ooh, another surprise room. Hugo flips a switch, and I finally understand. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything he can to avoid eye contact. This is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. And do you smell what I'm cooking?
Oh.
I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are about this. Oh, yeah. I really, really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Ugh, looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling in from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate. I told you, those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust, notices me, and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so it looks like they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves, then a moment later pops his head back into the room. And your stupid friend. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo wearily runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about him. And sorry I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much authoritative than a teacher dad. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Oh, that's not fair. Come on, fun weekend dad, you suck. Hey, you love him, and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so.
Oh.
Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch.
Hey.
Suppose it's getting kind of late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you could tell me more about it next time? Hugo smiles. That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book's all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you get to eat all the cheese your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner? Hash browns! Okay. Toast dipped in egg. Alright. Blueberry pancakes. Well, only if you help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. Everything. I tell her about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she'd probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. Dead tip number 74. Anyone who tells you that a drink isn't manly has never known heartache. Okay, I feel like we didn't do that well. Maybe like a B, hopefully. I don't know. An S!
Paradise Lost just got found.
Oh, okay. Hey there, Hugo. Okay. Well, that was way better than I was expecting. My goodness. Okay. Well, guys, I feel intimidated because this is the last daddy, and now we have to choose who our dream is. But anyway, we'll have to save that for next part. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye!